That's the issue. That's the issue. What is it? That's
the issue.
right. Hey everybody, it's good to see you.
You just don't know.
All of
You
our
don't
SABATON
know.
friends. Don't
You
know
don't.
what?
What it's like around here.
What, living with me? You know what? There are so many people who covet you because you do live with me.
They covet being you. They don't covet me.
Well, if they coveted you, they covet what you had. And so if you say that it's terrible being with me, I'm telling you it's not.
I'm telling you, your sense of syntax and grammar is wet.
See, now I'm going to say, see what help me.
Help me. That's the ones he's saying.
We're glad to be back to do some SABATON today. I saw they put a little post out on their page that their first songs were Panzer Battalion, sorry, and Primo Victoria. And when they sent those off for an album, the title of the album was going to be Panzer Battalion. However, once the people that got the album and the artwork saw it, they said this artwork lends itself to Primo Victoria, so they changed the title of the album. But this is one of their first songs.
Too, by the way.
Yes. This is one of their first songs about war, and it is about the Iraq War, when we went over and got Saddam Hussein. And
a lot of their songs about World War II mainly.
yes, I was a little surprised that this was more recent.
Yeah.
And our daughter Mackenzie was a little girl, and she took off on her little car or bike, I don't know what it was, down the street.
Little car
towards traffic, yeah.
And running as hard as I could.
He got to her just in time and said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "I'm going to catch Saddam Hussein."
Going to kill Saddam Hussein.
Oh no! That's bad.
Actually, I was wrong. She wasn't in our little car. She was on our little tricycle.
Tricycle, yeah.
Yeah, and she was hauling ass.
I guess she heard a lot from her mother about Saddam Hussein. That's not me. She has a different mom, but yeah.
Ooh, that scared me.
Well, that was a tense and difficult time for the United States and for the world, and I am I'm glad we can do this video. That's all I have to say about it. It's a little close, considering, we've been watching things from 100 years ago.
Yeah, sure.
Start watching the video. Start watching the video. It is time to start watching the video. So terrible for you, I know. Alright, here we go.
Shadows will fall, piercing our eyes as we charge. A Norman battalion on course to the east, closing the end of its march. This time we're here to finish our job, started a decade ago. Driving the animals out of their holes, imbuing them 6 feet below. Armored tanks of mass destruction kill us in the east. Rats should dare to stand before us. Zero guns go live. Death in the shape of a Panzer Battalion. Insect of terror, the run, face your fate like a man. Cannot outrun our Panzer Battalion. shape of the Panzer Battalion. Insect of terror, no one face your face like a man. Cannot outrun our Panzer Battalion. Under the sun, no shadows will fall, piercing our eyes as we charge. A Norman battalion on course to the east has reached the end of its march. Normal times of mass destruction kill us in the east. Rats who dare to stand before us, steel guns go live. Panzer Battalion, insect of terror, no one thinks you pay like a man. Panzer Battalion, yeah!
Wow, okay, so what do you think?
Well, it hit me a little different than their other ones because, like I said, it's not been that long.
Right,
And I know people who have lost someone,
yeah,
other people who have lost loved ones from in that war. So it's a little bit, it's a different experience watching this as opposed to something from World War One.
right.
You know, it was a bad time.
It was a bad time, and it was, anyway, I'm not gonna keep.
Yeah, we don't need to do the politics of it, but it was just a bad, hard time. It was hard in the U.S., it was hard over there, it was just a sad, difficult time.
Getting into the music part of it is, this is SABATON, that's what they do, right? I mean, they do like shred metal, but it's got a historical basis usually.
Right.
They very seldom do, I haven't heard anything that they do that's not based on some kind of fact, right?
Well, from 2005 on, that's for sure.
So, did any music for video games? Because to me, that
Yeah,
would, okay.
well, yeah, I think so. You guys can tell us. I think they have because we've gotten into another band that does music for video games, the
Yeah.
Poets of the Fall.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I feel like I've seen SABATON on some war games,
Okay.
like war video games. They play their
I can
music.
see that. I can absolutely see that.
Yeah.
And I like the groove on it a lot. It's, again, shred metal, it's not a kind of music that I would normally listen to or have on my Spotify or anything else. But I enjoy doing the reactions to it because it's aggressive, man. It moves and moves and moves and never lets up.
There are certain songs that I would have on my playlist because they're just so infectious, like Primo Victoria.
Victoria,
Yeah, and then some others, Christmas Truce. But yeah, I felt like, and you guys can tell me, that this was a different sound than they have in other things I've listened to, because it was almost 20 years ago. I'm sure things evolved and changed, but this to me sounded like very new SABATON, trying to establish and come out with something, and they did.
Well, it definitely opened
This
people's
is
eyes.
like their first thing that they,
Oh, okay.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they've changed. They've matured, they've changed their style, I don't know, it sounded different to me. I loved it, but it's not the same
It's
as,
still metal, it's kind of that speed metal, that shred metal, as much now as what I've been. I guess is what I would say.
maybe so, I don't know, because Tommy and Chris can really go back and forth.
Tommy has left the band, right?
Tommy did leave the band, yes.
Yeah.
It is. It's sad for SABATON, and Tommy's sad, but he's also hopeful because he wears so many hats
Yeah.
that it's just too difficult. I don't know how he did it for so long without completely burning out.
He's married and has children right now, right? He did?
No, I don't know how he could with everything he does, but no, he has a girlfriend, but he's not married yet. So I need to talk to him about, like, dragging his heels and get the girl a ring. Get the girl a ring, Tommy.
Can you imagine you just walk up to him in a crowd and listen? I can see you doing that at a concert. Tom, tell me, let me talk to you, man. Listen, get the girl a ring, put his babies in it now.
Start with the ring. Okay, well, I enjoyed this. Like
I
I
did
said,
too.
I
I
felt
liked
like
it
it
a
was
lot.
a little different, which is fine. It's not a bad thing. It's just I'm noticing the differences in the evolution of the band.
And lyrically, I dug it because
Yeah.
some of the things he said, well, he spoke to me. I didn't care much for the graphics, but
No, and that was, I think this actually, you just asked me about this, but I think it's video game graphics.
could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
But, what were you saying before you said you didn't like the graphics?
That I love music.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Oh, lyrics, you're talking about the lyrics.
yeah, the lyrics. Some of the things he said, agree or not agree. Some of the things he said were, to me, were spot on. Needed to be said.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you there. Agree,
A girl.
100%.
Yes.
All right, well, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. It's good to be back on a SABATON video again. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, comment down below, hit the notification bell, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. We'd love to have you join us.
Yes.
And until we see you again, be blessed.
Don't worry, anybody do that. The kiss one at the end.
Yeah.
I'll shut up and put something in the face. Till they add to it. Don't worry about it.
No. I'm just gonna say no to that.